All right, everybody. Happy Sunday night. Welcome to Music on the Menu on the River. Alan K. Stout with you as I always am. Sunday nights, 9 to 10 o'clock, playing your regional artists doing their own original material from right here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Hanging out with the great D.C. Taylor, who is producing the show, as he has been for the last couple of months. Good to see you, my friend.
Alan, good to be here.
And happy birthday to you, a few days late. I know you just had your birthday on Thursday.
Yeah, and you just had yours yesterday. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much. So it's birthday week here on the river, and in sort of celebration of our birthdays, I just decided to put together a show of tunes that, are just great. We've had a lot of themes lately. Someone's coming in and they're playing here, or, this event was happening or this event was happening. And so we love doing those kind of shows. We love bringing guests in and kind of centering the show around something coming up, and we'll continue to do that. We'll have Eddie Apnell in here probably in a couple weeks talking about his show coming up at Breakers in October. But for tonight, for the birthday boys, we're just going to play some great tunes. This one's from Asiz, one of my favorites. It's called Love Like That.
Seasons change, and when you tried reaching out to me, I couldn't feel your pain. Too young to see that it was all along the line. Tomorrow seems so far away. A better man today. We couldn't lose if we didn't love like that. If we'd never done the things that we can't take back, and all the broken pieces scattered on the tracks, we'd never lose if we didn't love like that. Sky
Coyle here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called Direction. Of course, Nick, member of many prominent bands here in northeastern Pennsylvania over the years, going back to Strangers with Candy, Lifer, Driver. Under the name Lifer, they had a national recording deal with Universal Records. With Strangers with Candy, Nick won an MTV contest for America's Best Cover Band. I think it was in 1999 or 2000. But that exposure led to a lot of interest in the band, which led to a record deal. And, of course, a couple of the guys from Lifer then went on to play with Breaking Benjamin for many, many years. So, and then, you know, after that time, Nick was in Drama Club, did some great records, Stardug Champion, just always been around good music. That tune is from a solo record of his that he did about 2 years ago. Before that, As Is, just a great melodic song. That song is a hit to me. I mean, that's a song that could have been a hit for a national act. You know, some of the artists that we play here on the show have aspirations to do that, and some of them are just like the songwriting. If I were the guys from As Is, I'd shop that song around, you know, to songwriters and to labels and stuff, and just, you know, maybe have somebody record it, because I think that song's made for the radio. We play it a lot. Here's another one that sounds good on the radio. Beautiful song from Jared Campbell. It's called Never Knew.
Was it just the way she walked? Or is it me going crazy? Was it just the way she talked? Or is it me? I never knew what I had until I gave it all away. I never knew what I had. So Tell me, was it worth the time it took? Was it fake, baby? Or was that really you? Tell me, was it worth the life you knew you'd lose? Yeah. And it all fell apart. Wish you had known it from the start. Someday it'd break, baby. Everyone get pieces but you. And the world carries on like it doesn't know you're gone. But I got my pieces of you. My pieces of you. Pieces of you. My pieces of you. And I'm so sorry for you. Sorry for what you wish you knew. And I'm so sorry for you. Fighting mistakes you can't undo. And tell me, was it worth the tears you cried? What you gave, baby, was not worth trading for pride. Tell me if I gave you back that time. Were you just to ride? And it all fell apart. Wish you had known it from the start. Someday it'd break, baby. Everyone get pieces but you. And the world carries on like it doesn't know you're gone. But I got my pieces of you. And everything I do today, baby. Take me back, baby. Now won't you take me back, baby? And if you wanna go, I know you would. Save me. And it all fell apart. Wish you had known it from the start. Someday it'd break, baby. Everyone get pieces but you. And the world carries on like it doesn't know you're gone. But I got my pieces of you. And it all fell apart. Wish you had known it from the start. Someday it'd break, baby. Everyone get pieces but you. And the world carries on like it doesn't know you're gone. But I got my pieces of you. Pieces of you. Pieces. Never letting go. My pieces of you. Pieces. No letting go. Pieces of you. Pieces. Just let it go. My pieces of you.
One lonely crash of thunder, one big rug you sweep it under. It makes your heart beat faster all the time. You've seen it as you slumber. Your lucky days are numbered. So you take it while you can, there's been no crime. Mine is fine, just maybe too much sunshine. Happiness can be too much to bear. Once you've reached this point, you've crossed the fine line. Good news is you're far too gone to care. Walking on a fine line. Always taking, never giving. It's the nature of your rhythm. I can see there's trouble in your eyes. It's evidence you're keeping hidden. I don't know how you think you're kidding. You can tell them what you want, but it's all a lie. Mine is fine, just maybe too There's no time to kill. Walking on a fine line, it's all uphill. Walking on a fine line, fine line, yeah. Deep down in drunken misery, you'll always be the one who sold you. You can't say I've never told you, but all the highs you left behind were all for free. Mind is fine, just maybe too much sunshine. Happiness can be too much to bear. Once you've reached this point, you've crossed the fine line. Good news is you're far too gone to care. Walking on a fine line, baby, too much sunshine. Baby, too walking on a fine line, baby, too much sunshine. Baby, too much.
Mere mortals here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called Walking on a Fine Line. Before that, Kate with a song called Pieces of You. And before that, Jared Campbell with a song called Never Knew. We're just playing some great songs tonight. I just love the fact that we've got such a catalog here. Music that I have received, writing about music for newspapers or doing the radio show, a combination of the two for almost 25 years now. About 24 years. I think it'll be 24 in November. So we got a lot of stuff, and it's fun to just dig in and dust off music. This next song that we're going to play is a group called Maybe Someday. And I guess, choosing this one tonight to play, we were talking about both of us kind of being in a good mood because we had birthdays this week, DC.
Yeah.
My mom, who passed away about a year ago, about 13 months ago, her birthday was the week after mine.
Oh, okay.
And so hers was the 26th. And interesting story. I've never told this anywhere before on the radio, but when I was born, like a lot of kids, I had some sort of breathing issues, so I was like in an incubator. Yeah. And they didn't know if I was going to make it because this was back in 1967. Right. And I turned 49 this week. And my mom would tell me the story sometimes about how she, was upset in the hospital because all the other moms were holding their babies and she couldn't, and she had to leave without me. Yeah. And she said that was one of the hardest things. She was discharged, but I had to stay. And she told me this story on my birthday every single year, and I would just indulge her, and I would never get tired of hearing it. She would tell me that on September 26th, her birthday, 9 days after I was born, the doctor called her and said, "Come get your son. He's fine."
What a birthday present for Mom.
Yeah, she always said that was her favorite birthday.
That's so awesome.
I'm playing this one for her tonight. This one's called Heaven's Love.
I As your days of youth go passing you by, as you learn to live with the pain, don't let your eyes become consumed by the rain, 'cause tonight I'll lay beside you while you sleep. In the morning if you wake and I'm not there, rest my name upon your lips and whisper loudly to the angel standing by, 'cause tonight I'll lay beside you while you sleep. And if you let the stars into your eyes, and if you wish upon the moon, and if you sleep softly, you will dream that tonight I'm lying there with you. So have your days of youth gone passing you by? Have you learned to live with the pain? Well, have your eyes become as cold as the rain? 'Cause tonight I'll lay beside you while you sleep. Have your eyes become consumed by the pain? 'Cause tonight I'll lay beside you while you sleep. Yeah, tonight I'll lay beside you while you sleep. Yeah, tonight I'll lay beside you while you sleep.
With a wave of my hand and a look to the sky, I decide which direction I'll go. And the only regret is the time that it took me to know. 'Cause I've wasted so much in the chase of the prize that the value is starting to show. And it pales in light, and I see that it's time now to go. Now I know nothing good can come of this, so I hold it all inside. Now I understand what's wrong. It's been going on too long. Even the good can break a heart, even the strong can fall apart, even the best can fail when struggles with a heart. Even the strongest hope can die, even your love can say goodbye, but only a fool will try to struggle with a heart. At the risk of defacing the past, I look back and I see how it all came to be. How I almost drowned in the pity that deepens the sea. I can almost remember the courteous smile, I can almost remember the name, but I'm trying so hard not to repeat the cause or the blame. Now I'm tired of wishing for happiness, I'm so tired never thought I'd make. With a wave of my hand and a look to the sky, I decide which direction I'll go. 'Cause for too many years now I've asked myself why, but now I don't wanna know. Even the good can break a heart, even the strong can fall apart, even the best can fail, struggles with a heart.
Rick Manwiller here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called Struggles with a Heart. The late, great Rick Manwiller, one of the greats that we lost this year. We lost George Wesley and Rick Manwiller here in 2016. But as I've always said, we will always play their music on this program. Before that, Pete Palladino of the Badlees from his solo record, a great song called Lay Beside You. And before that, Maybe Sunday with a song called Heaven's Love. Let's keep the music rolling here. We're just playing some pretty songs tonight. Just that time of year. Great weather. Beautiful skies, beautiful music. This one's from +3. It's called Meteors.
with no music behind them. They laugh, troubles away and they cry as they dream together and they live and watch meteors fall. When the rhythm of our hearts come the rhythm, when the rhythm of our hearts combine, the rhythm, lightning strikes across the sky. When our hearts entwine, when the rhythm of our hearts combine.
Mike Dougherty here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called Rhythm of Our Hearts. And before that, +3 with a song called Meteors. Mike Dougherty is a local artist, DC, who sent us a record maybe about a year and a half ago, and it was a soul and R&B record. And it really jumped out at Lobo and I at the time. Mm-hmm. We added 4 or 5 songs from the record into the show right away, which is, we don't always get to do, but there was so many tunes on the record that were commercially accessible, melodic, made for radio kind of tunes. Kind of reminded me, do you remember early 90s, an artist named John Cicada?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I mean, he's still doing his thing, obviously, but his commercial peak was around 91, 92.
92, yep.
The record kind of reminded me of that, and we love that record, so we continue to play it. Mike was also kind enough to come down and do one of our shows at Breakers shortly after that record came out. Before that, +3, and again, digging into the vaults a little bit tonight, that's a group that actually has disbanded a while back, but left us with some terrific music, and we still play them from time to time here on the program. These are guys that had a good year. Breaking Benjamin, they the biggest band ever to come from Wilkes-Barre.
Yep.
Had a #1 album in the United States about a year ago, and came back and headlined a show. Well, co-headlined a show, I guess, at Montage Mountain. They were up there with Disturbed, but there were 18,000 people there. Disturbed's a big band.
Yeah.
Don't think they're getting 18,000 without Breaking Benjamin on the bill, though, in Wilkes-Barre, Scranton. I mean, that was a big Breaking Benjamin crowd up there that night. This one goes back a couple years. It's called Rain.
Take a photograph. It'll be the last. Not a dollar or a crowd could ever keep me here. I don't have a past, I just have a chance. Not a family or honest plea remains to say. Come again another day. All the world
someone they can hold. And everyone gets lonely, and everyone gets sad. And there are times when everybody feels bad. I said, come into my house, you are welcome here, and you can shelter from the storm. Come into my house, you are welcome here, and if you're cold, I'll keep you warm. Yeah, I will keep you warm. If you're feeling helpless, and if you're on the edge, and if you feel like repair from life's legacy, come into my house, you are welcome here, you can shelter from the storm. Come into my house, you are welcome here, if you're cold, I'll keep you warm. Yeah, I will keep you warm. Well, I can tell you're feeling desperate. I only know 'cause I've been desperate too. Oh yeah. Come into my house, you are welcome here, you can shelter from the storm. Come into my house, you are welcome here, and if you're cold, I'll keep you warm. I'll keep you warm. I'll keep you warm. And should you call me, I will shelter you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Robert Reilly here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called Come Into My House. Robert, former lead vocalist from a band called 78 West, did that record down at Saturation Acres recording studio with Brad Alexander in the early 2000s. Beautiful song, just a welcoming song. I love the welcoming nature of the song. Making somebody feel welcome in your home. It's really about the nicest thing you can do for somebody when you think about it. There's also a spiritual kind of connotation to that song, which goes a little bit deeper if you listen to it. Before that, Breaking Benjamin, Rain, of course, big band, big year for those guys. Congratulations to all the good things that came their way in 2016. I leave it now, as I always do, with the Badlees, dusting off some of the tunes that we really love in our own catalog. And this one goes back to 1992 from the Diamonds in the Coal. It was the Badlees' first full-length album. There's so many great songs on that record. That band came out of the gate strong. I mean, they had good songs, really good songs, right on the very first album, and just built from there, and developed a huge following over the years. This one might be my favorite song from Diamonds in the Coal. It's called The Real Thing. You always fly high for a little while. We all know it. Check it out. We'll catch you next week.
were short and the miles between were still too many to mention. The Blue Ridge rides of Starfall, well, the epic scope of it all, those days before the double-edged blade of contention. Sometimes passion's like a cigarette, burning clean out for it really takes swing, but you always fly out for a little while when you think you got the real thing. He moved in for the long haul, the air on the hog, the guitar and all. They got an apartment, the conversation pace, but the big spark damn substantial. You know it's always financials. A girl, the portrait of happiness is nice to grace. Sometimes passion's like a cigarette, burning clean out for it really takes swing, but you always fly out for a little while when you think you got the real thing. Sometimes he'd find common ground, some days he'd wonder where it couldn't be found. Riding the pines can truly inspire the need for a soul to come clean from a waiting desire. Yeah. What side of a man should come out of hiding while she laid there? The key to his conventions. She had brought some changes, but how could he pretend we're always empty pages and the miles to go are still too many to mention? Sometimes passion's like a cigarette, burning clean out for it really takes swing, but you always fly out for a little while when you think you got the real thing. But you always fly out for a little while when you think you got the